갔다 왔습니다. 잠깐만. 아니 연결을 내 화장실 갈 때 좀 해놓지. 이걸 왜 지금 하는 거야? 연결 내 화장실 갈 때 연결을 해놨어야지 양반아. 이거 맞을걸? 바다 속의 무덤이 아니고 바다의 무덤이네. 잠시만. 바다 속의 무덤이 아니었어. 바다의 무덤이었어. 아니 바다의 무덤이었네. 바다 속의 무덤이 아니고. 참 어이가 없어가지고. 새끼 바로 이지 해도 어차피 그겁니다. 이지 해도 어차피 깰랑 고생 좀 해야 돼요. 뭐야 드윗 조사는. 아 저기 그 부커 드윗이라고 적혀있네. 아 어서와요. 균열이 점점 더 불안정해지고 있어요. 응?
We're closed.
Closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
1950년 32. 뭔데?
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
뭐가? 기다려봐. 아니, 불을 붙여달라고? 저 금방지기 씨.
You got a name, miss?
뭐야?
Elizabeth.
엘리자베스라고? 엥? 엘리자베스는 내 딸인디? 아 뭐 동명이인이겠죠?
You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl.
안나
Girl's
둘이다
dead.
얘가.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her typed down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. And Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get.
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work.
어? 뭐가 잃어버렸다고 죽은 건
You'd do
아니라고?
this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
얘 어디가? 설마 여긴 여기는
Things were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know, but I know someone who does. Follow me.
여기는 안돼. 여기는 부커 드윗 프리바테 인베스티가토르. 뭔 소리고 이게? 여기는
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful. What happened to these children? What are
뭐
they?
더 똑같이 생겼는데?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
리틀 시스터즈 얘네들이 그러면? 응? 얘네들 리틀 시스터야 그러면? 뭐 그래 보인다 야 생긴 거는.
Compromise? Is that why we came to Rapture? I could
랩처야 여기 그러면? 진짜?
We're just men and women. So
저 큰 아빠다 큰 아빠.
I say you should.
Funny.
What?
You're not
재미있군.
knowing about the little sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got
외출을 잘
eyes
안
and
하는
ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs.
그건
If I
그렇지.
learned anything about Rapture, thought it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
뭐 그렇더라.
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
그래 뭐 네가 그렇다면 그런 거겠지 뭐. 그래. 야 나중에 돈은 주라잉. 나 돈 없어. 나 돈이 없어.
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was
How
taken
do you-
down at Surprise.
서프라이즈로?
You were playing the tables,
She disappeared.
and
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
you see
경찰
the body?
친구
What do
설리반이
you see?
뭐라고?
The body. This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it.
응? 그러니까 돈 때문에 내 딸을 데려갔다고 하는 거지.
Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
돈 때문에 내 그
Refreshment, sir. Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
뭐야 저 양반? 뭐야 저 양반?
Mr. DeWitt,
왜?
find my source inside of that.
아, 저 클럽에서
What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
여보세요, 저기요. 문 좀 열어주소.
Which business do you represent, sir?
그 저 일이 있어가지고.
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
그래.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives.
What?
Messages of invitation went to artists and
저
craftsmen.
말하는 거.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're
No
expected.
mask, no entry.
아이 나
Shirt.
These imitation
딱딱하구만.
masks he spoke of.
아이
Must have gone to
참나
local
그
artisans.
그 좀 그 유도리 있게 좀 보내주면
Guess
되지
we'll have to
그지.
persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the artist struggle, the Golden Rule,
몰라?
and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good.
아
a place
좀
to start
유도리
as
있게 좀 그냥 보내주지 이거 씨. 아이 참나 유도리가 없네 유도리가 없어. 오 버튼을 넣어. 다 조사를. 아 유도리가 없어 유도리가 그냥 씨. 그냥 좀 아이고 그저 사립 탐정입니다 하면 그냥 아이고 그렇군요 하는데
You don't strike me as the
또
romantic
보내주면
type.
되지
Wasn't that
그냥.
kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks.
더
You're no
골든
Shylock.
황금률이구나.
Wasn't that kind of debt. Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
그래?
You think you can figure out a way to distract
그러면-
the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the
그러면 그-
distractions to me.
야 그 총을 좀 쓸값쇼. 우리
Welcome.
총을 좀 쓸값쇼. 야 니가 주위를 돌려라 빨리. 야 니가 빨리 주위를 돌려라 빨리. 왜 안 돼 이거? 야 빨리 주위를 돌려라 니가.
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You and I, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmark for Paris, 1887.
Really?
The center curve is short. Excuse me, sir.
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
Beg you.
Cohen sends those masks out in some kind of box.
We wouldn't notice.
Must be somewhere else.
이거 아닌가 본데?
Appearances of a grave robber are of no interest.
You hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
You come into my shop and talk this trash. I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp, or I'll see to it they hit you.
Get your hands off me!
야.
Best if we were gone when he wakes up. Any luck?
Let's find another shop.
야 그. 야. 애를 그렇다고 그 고자가 됐군데 얘가. 야 이 랩처 레코드 이거 바이오쇼크 시리즈 때 이거 와봤던 데 같은데. 아저씨 저 어그로 좀 끌어주세요.
That dish I walked in with. Will you give her the star treatment, pal? It'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trine, but of course, covered by Mr. Reinhardt.
Gotta find that. Nothing.
없네?
Only one place left.
purely
혈관
sensual.
나타나대.
The finest music.
I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
뭐야 그냥 그렇게 하면 그냥 어이구 얘 그런갑다 뭐 별일 없 그냥 보내주네? 야 뭐 가자 그럼 뭐.
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
Cross that bridge when we get to it.
아니 뭔 놈의 뭔 놈의 가게 주인이란 양반들이 이렇게 허술해.
Taken up by riot's means for unreason.
아니 가게 주인들 왜 이렇게 허술함? 아티스트 스트루글.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
뭐야 그냥 얘 그럼요 하고 도와주는 거야?
Interesting, isn't it? Original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
How does it make you
Is he hiding that box?
Open the mouth. Fear was foolish. Tumble out.
There you are, you son of a bitch.
됐다 세뱃다.
How was the struggle of the great?
You've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
잘 안 보이는데 나는? 저 알코올 술에 취해가지고 나 술 때문에 잘 안 보여. 뭐 저게 예술품이야? 술 때문에 잘 안 보여 나.
Good. You've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's. Booker.
뭐야? 나로 티하라
Piece
당신.
of work back with those shopkeepers. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
네 아빠가 누군데?
Comfortable in a variety of
연기자야?
roles.
코헨 이거 어디서 본 것 같기도 하고 이 양반 이 이름 그대로. 마! 내 왔다. 어이 반갑고.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation
뭐야
in his
그
performance.
가면 쓰기가 아이고 얘 그럼 들어오십시오 하는 거야? 와 그럴 거면 그냥 아무 데서 가가지고 그냥 저 토끼 가면 하나 구해가지고 그냥 쓰고 있으면 바로 그냥 들어갔겠구만. 그냥 뭐하러 이렇게 힘들게
So
하냐?
who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
뭐 어디야? 어이! 어이!
Dance, dance, move.
뭐 토끼다. 진짜 토끼다. 아니 진짜 토끼가 왜 있음?
Be the conduit. Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit of the eternal.
진짜 토끼가 있네.
Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked.
당신이 샌더 코인이야.
Please, the stick. For God's sake,
뭐야?
my muse shall
뭐야?
not be mocked.
뭐야 죽였는데?
Get them out of here. There shall be no failure on my canvas.
죽은 거야?
There's no room in rapture anymore for the artist.
저기 아저씨.
Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
드윗.
That
오 진짜 못생겼다. 진짜 못생겼다.
one's a real.
이거 그린 거냐 여기하고 여기 요 그린 거야 이거?
Need to ask you a few questions.
Questions, yes. Yes. It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist
Artist
to answer.
to
You've seen this
answer.
world, haven't you?
We artists see more than most.
극한 너머를 보는 스피.
You are more than you claim to be, little song.
뭔 소리 거기?
Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you.
어떻게 알았어?
So many children flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her in exchange. All I ask.
아니, 야, 그 아까 그걸 보고 춤을 추라고? 미쳤냐?
I see something in you too. Art strips away.
야, 그걸 보고도 야 전기 찌지 보고도 춤을 추라고?
And I will show
에?
you where you need to go.
Son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt,
What?
dance with me.
야, 지금 아까 그걸 보고도 춤을 추라고?
Come, dance. Come on, dance. Feel the music.
아니, 야, 아까 그걸 보고도 춤을 춰야 돼?
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick. Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Sucho.
나윤이나 수종 씨 들어본 이름인데?
Sisters. You so sure? But if Su Chong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him
So?
for 15.
수종 씨를?
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep.
Fitzpatrick!
아니, 아! 쟤씨!
I see suffering in you.
아, 전기찜질 당했네.
How to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
뭐야, 근데 안내를 해줬어? 아니 전기는 찌직했는데 저 그 셀리 있는 대로 데려는 줬어? 뭐야, 코엔 저 양반 생각보다 거래는 야, 거래는 착실하게 해주네.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt!
아이고, 야, 니고.
You were dreaming.
니고.
You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an
Pain
artist, they are
and
parent
beauty.
and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one.
뭐 보내는 줬어?
No need to thank me.
뭐 생각보다 거래는 착실히 잘해주네.
Sure you'll like what you find.
아니 보내는 주네. 착한 애 같더니. 상어다. 개다. 뭐야?
Look,
Fontaine's.
폰테인.
Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
but it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
폰테인 데파르트먼트 스토어.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
하우스 와레스.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. Alright, there's a dock up ahead.
물에다가 지금 그거 한
Takes
거야?
a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
나왔다. 나 강림. 뭐야, 총을
Get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
씨, 부커라고 그러니까 씨. 부커라고 그러니까 말 더럽게 안 듣는데 씨. 진짜 조지다.
Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
나 진짜 들으게 안 된다. 보컬하고 뭐라니까. 끝까지 들으시라고 그러는 거지.
Could be handy.
A skyhook.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the new.
이거 옛날에 썼던 거 아니냐?
Constants and
옛날에
variables.
썼던 거 아니야 이거?
Constants and what?
Never mind.
얘는 어떻게 오냐?
Grabber stuck.
Mr. DeWitt, someone's coming.
내 얼음 내놔, 내 얼음 내놔.
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
I told Senator Cohen I'm always ready to come back. Put on a show.
컷!
Hey up!
잡았다. 뭐 걱정 안 해도 돼. 내가
Mr.
잡았어.
DeWitt, look,
뭘?
housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally.
아 하우스 웨어야 이거?
Store ran
와레가
trains
아니고?
between the three buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this.
하우스 와레가 아니었네. 깡! 이 양반은 사설 탐정이라는 양반이 총을 들고 사설 탐정이니까 총을 들고 다니는 건가?
When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a
저기
rather
언제
large
왔는지
gap.
Time. Life I had before.
기억을 잃고 있는
So
거예요?
it becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know. I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What's the matter with you? Do you think it's poison?
Keep your eye on the ball. Oh, this is no how you stay on top.
No. Totally hot.
어이씨. 아 길이 여기가 아니구나 애초에.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a
트램이야?
path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive.
뭘 어디 잘 설득하라고?
Mr. DeWitt, look.
뭘 봐? 뭘? 이거? 이거 왜?
An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
It says it's on the top floor.
So we go up.
Let me see.
또 얘,
Locked.
Have matters progressed so little?
얘 또
Turn this
팔,
into a rink pick.
얘 잘하네. 또 그거 해?
Where'd you learn that?
Oh,
어디서
it's
배웠어,
something I
이거?
picked up a long time ago.
Our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
He said we're all equal down here now, all in the same boat. I just want a taste of some high-class food.
Could you do this to me?
Don't seem you.
Lots to do.
Look.
Little time to do it.
다 된 거 아니야? 못 따라 빨리. 따개가 필요하다고? 아니 따개가 어디 있는데? 따개를 찾아야 돼 이제. 어이씨.
Mr. DeWitt, here!
고맙다.
Look up there.
챙길 거 챙기고 가자. 이건 얘들 다 죽었어? 뭐야? 간음쇠를 이용하는 동안 적을 처치할 때마다 무기 공격이 좋은데 이거? 여기서 근데 낄 수 있다고? 그래. 아니 이거 뭐야? 아니 뭐야 이거? 이걸 왜 지금 말해줌? 이거 개 좋은 아이템 있었네. 이걸 왜 지금 말해줌? 아니 이걸 왜 지금 말해줌? 아니 좋은 템을 진작에 그걸 했어야지. 씨. 아 총알 없어? 건방지기. 야 총알 더 가지고 와. 총알 더 가지고 와. 아니 다 가져와. 총알 더 가져와. 아니 다 가져와. 총알이 없잖아. 총알이 있다 근데. 여기 가서 총알 좀 보고 갑시다. 뭐 토미건이라는 거밖에 없네 탄약이. 컷. 아니 왜 토미건 탄약밖에 없냐? 딴 거 없어? 왜 토미건 탄약밖에 없어? 권총 탄약 없어? 권총 탄약? 잠시만 뭐라고? 아까? 근접 공격 범위가 3배 늘어난다. 이 각이네 이거. 이거 쓰자. 아까 그거 먹은 거 뭐야? 아까 먹은 거 뭔데? 어라? 아까 먹은 거 뭐야? 아까 먹은 게 이 티켓 펀치야? 응? 뭐라 씨부리는데? 오케이 손대포 탄약 있다. 아 이놈 토미건 탄약밖에 없어. 왜? 토미건이 어디인데 근데 그거 뭐야? 지나갑시다. 아씨. 아 야발.
What's happened to these people? They don't even seem sane.
Nothing beats your first splice. From there, it's all downhill. The frozen frosties, the jockeys who will hand you 1,000 volts as soon as look at you.
You sound sympathetic.
They wouldn't be the first sons of bitches who found an answer at the bottom.
병바다에 뭔 소리야
You
그게?
see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her Adam.
왜 리틀 시스터 아담 그렇지 그 양반들이 좀 그거 하긴 했지.
Short-circuited. Probably be able to pop it open with
A
it.
jolt of shock jockey?
You familiar with shock jockey?
쇼크 자키?
More than you could know.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a store ain't been ransacked by splicers yet.
아니 스플라이서들이 안 건드린 그게 있겠냐? 여긴데? 컷!
Looks like the plasma department is back that way. I'm sure we'd find something useful there.
This is no good. My own home.
I have Eve!
고맙고. 금방 죽이시. 뭘? 뭘? 거리고 있어. 씨, 금방 죽이. 아, 열렸다.
It's freezing in here.
Something tells me all that cold isn't just coming from the ice rink.
그러면? 뭐야, 그 에어로빅 돌리니까 열리네.
Nobody gets even a sip unless I say so. You got it. Anyone comes near that bottle without permission is a damn knife. Let you and me talk. You can do it too.
어딨어? 진열대. 진열대가 어딨는데? 어? 진열대가 어딨어? 카빈총. 무난하죠. 이게 진열대야? 어? 아, 저거야? 이거?
Mr. DeWitt.
Elizabeth,
the
따봐, 이거.
policeman? Have you forgotten what we came for?
뭐야?
damn it, that son of a bitch drank every last bottle of Old Man Winter.
그럼
I
어떻게?
can help.
어떻게? 어이?
What was that?
It's a new plasmid. Lets me bring in things that might
얘도 균열을 지어내?
but, don't.
I'm not sure I understand. What's it called?
Tear.
Where'd you find that?
You don't expect a girl to share all her secrets, do you?
어머,
Mr.
그래. 라이언 인더스트리 플라스밋.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
돌아갑시다 이제.
I know you're the client and all.
네가 손님인 건 알지만 난 대답도 없이. 뭐가?
My purpose here is none of your concern. Consider me a means to an end.
And why do I get the feeling I'm being set up?
I told you I'm in collections.
계좌는 체납한 상태. 헐.
My clients simply want to see matters set to right.
Don't make any sense, that's all.
If you don't like the arrangement, the bathysphere's back that way.
이거 언제 열리냐 이거? 어 뭐야?
Sure thing.
뭐야? 어!
Okay, catch.
Much obliged.
That's all I have right now. Okay.
그렇지. 그럼 총알을 주겠죠? 누수 지점이 어디더라? 아 이거구나. 내려드려. 갑시다. 이거 내가 그 설치해놓은 그 함정이다. 야, 내가 설치해놓은 함정 있네. 걸리네 좀. 야, 이렇게 오래 걸려 이거 열리는 거. 아, 열렸다.
I told Santa Con I'm always ready to cut him back. You, come, make yourself.
Do it now.
All right.
Just gonna leave to turn my call.
Here, ammo.
줘 빨리.
Nice.
야, 이 기관총 왜 못 쓰냐 이거?
Now.
Sure thing.
아. 와 빨리 돼. 와.
If Sally's not your daughter, what's she to you? Why risk life and limb?
It's part of the job.
You owe me no explanation.
뭐야 이거? 뭐야 이거? 내가 잘못 샀다. 내 돈.
She's just another orphan. After Fontaine went down, city was loud.
And
I don't know. You have a reason for every stupid thing you've ever done? He started showing up. Looking peeking. More for me to feed the brat. Should have known she would have never lived.
how did you lose her?
It's none of your business.
내 돈. 잘못 샀다. 이건. 에이, 너 반갑다. 웰컴 투 더 썰핀 머시기 빠유. 너 반갑다. 뭘 가자 강이라고? 트랩 뭐야 근데? 빨리 팔아 빨리. 저도. 뭐야 이거? 트랩이 뭐야? 가차 같은 거라고?
Something about you doesn't sit right.
너 뭐 이상해.
Wouldn't peg you as the
그래,
rapture
너
type.
랩처 사람 같지가 않아.
If you mean I have no interest in joining the Andrew Ryan Book Club, you'd be right.
그래?
Just another set of fanatics with a different set of books.
그래? 뭔 말인지
I
모르겠네.
gamble.
What?
You asked me how I lost Sally. I gamble.
맞아.
Took her somewhere kids got no business being. I was winning. In a place like that, you don't let a kid out of your sight.
But you did.
Yeah, and here we are. But the $1 million question,
악귀다. 심해 악귀다.
what's she to you?
I have an interest in reuniting you with her. Isn't that reason enough?
니 왜 갑자기 나한테 그 이유 없는 선의를 베푸는데 나한테? 얘 왜 나한테 이유 없는 선의를 베풀어?
Let's hope Cohen was on the level when he said this is where we'd find Sally.
I can only imagine what they would do with a child in a place like this.
Cohen's halfway to Splicetown. Probably thought putting a child in prison would be high art.
그래?
The sooner we find her, the better.
Come on out of there! Oh, what's a plan?
왜? 와 부르는데. 뭐야? 살아있는 사람이야? 아닌데?
Sally, come out of there.
I can't see her.
환풍구다.
What are you doing?
This is the schematic for the venting system.
환기
Shows
시스템
there are more
설계도라고?
vents like this one in electronics, the bistro, turns, the book department, and the appliance show floor.
So?
If she's in there are only 6 vents she can come out
그래서
of.
환기구를 다 뒤져보자고?
Now there are 5. All these vents are connected to the central heating unit. If we close them off and turn the heat up, she'll be forced out through the central exhaust.
좀 잔인하긴 잔인한데.
You want to burn her alive?
No, we just make it hot enough to flush her out.
Can't do that.
Look, either
Can't
we
do
find
that.
her, or one of those splicers will.
그건 안 되지.
All right. Where are the other vents?
근데 이미 나왔으면 어떻게 하려고? 근데 걔가 이미 나왔으면 어떻게 하려고?
Can you open this, Elizabeth?
Let me have a look. There.
Come on, love. Oh, Mickey just wants to give you a little squeeze. You don't want to disappoint your old uncle now, do you? Honey pie? I deserve better. You gotta...
Eve, take it! Mr. DeWitt, here! There's another vent. Close it.
닫아!
2 down. Where to now?
모르지. 다음 내가 어떻게 알아? 뭐야? 와 이게 이렇게 되네 이제? 비스트로가 왜 작은 식당이야?
Oh, sorry, honey. I have been in the weeds this entire shift. Oh, that's just... Wash
이 소리!
hands. Cleanliness equals success.
아까 그 소리?
What am I going to do with you?
I want to go to Cohen's. 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 There. Now I'll get in. See? I said it was...
Nice romantic evening. Some wine, a little smooch. Bang, pow. She's back. Case in tow.
살아있는 애였네. 쟤나 봐놓고도 못한 거야?
What is
바본가?
happening in there?
It's a radar range. Never could figure out if the thing's designed to cook a turkey or a splicer.
Damn door's got a key code lock. No way
그래서
to
이거
get in.
닫고 해야
I
되는
don't
거야
know what
이거?
it is.
닫아!
Halfway there.
아니 이 암호가 뭔지 내가 어떻게 알아? 이 암호를 어디서 찾냐?
I'm a legend, you hear?
아이씨 됐겠네.
A legend!
어씨. 근데 이거 리볼버 아니야? 왜 손대포라고 보는 거지? 아씨. 반품 거네 여기가? 뭐 애가 탔는데 애가 다 부어졌는디? 뭐 애가 부어졌는디?
It's not working! Where is she?
Come on. Baby needs you. Get out of there.
이거 바꾸고. 닫아!
Okay, next one.
Honey! Are you home?
Listen, honey. You know there's rats in there.
얘나 봤는데 모른 척
Signs
하는
of
거야?
ponies.
사람인 것 같은데 얘는? 아! 사람이 아니었네.
They see you.
그래,
How
사람이죠.
much you weigh, sweetie? About 40.
Go ahead.
뭐야 이거? 아군이었네. 먹어.
Ammo, DeWitt! Catch, Mr. DeWitt!
아 너냐? 컷!
There should be one more.
따라오네.
Hear that?
Sally? Sally, it's me, Booker. Now, you come out now. Sally? Dear, do you hear me? It's me, Booker. Now listen, dear. You come out
부끄란다 이
right
아저씨
now.
She's
나와.
not coming. Now let's get the rest of these vents sealed. It's the only way.
닫아버려. 이미 중앙 환기구로 나가면 어떻게
It's the
하려고 근데?
last one.
Where's the exhaust?
In the toy department.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
Elizabeth?
This won't take long at all. Done. Looks pretty suspect. More time to look. There.
Locked from the other side.
깨고 가버려.
Who the hell?
Look,
뭘 봐?
I think I can squeeze through. Give me a boost.
이거? 가봐라. 지나간다고? 됐어? 열어도 빨리.
What's taking so long?
I can't get the.
Come on!
I'm trying. Just give me a second.
Don't pretend you don't recognize.
What's that, cookie face?
이렇게 오래 걸려?
You don't seem any worse for wear.
아니 뭐 하는 거야? 왜 이렇게 오래 걸려? 자, 이거 아주 오래 걸리네 이거. 고작 저 문 하나 따는 거 힘들어가지고 오래 걸려? 이렇게? 먹어! 문을 하나 못 따갖고 씨.
Alright, let me go check the exhaust vent.
분명 중앙배기관이야.
Sure thing. No sign of her. Looks like we'll need to turn up the thermostat if we're gonna flush her out. It's over that way.
뭐 올리라고 적힌.
Thermostat's right there. Turn the heat up.
I'm not going to burn her.
It's the only way to bring her to us. If you won't do it, I will. Just give me the word.
헐씨. 야, 니가 켜라 그럼. 아,
Turn it up.
What?
Turn the goddamn thermostat up.
Do you hear that? We need to get back to the exhaust before we lose the girl again.
Sally! Sally, come out! It isn't working.
I told you she's coming.
It isn't working. Turn
If
it
we
off.
turn it off, it's not gonna
We
work.
have to turn it off. We are hurting her. Sally! Sally?
잡아.
Sally, it's Booker. It's me. Sally, come on. I'm gonna get you out of here.
빨리 잡아라.
Sally! Come out here right now.
어?
Sally. No.
어우 씨. 뭐야 그랩스인데 얘?
Go ahead.
On it!
아 그래.
Ammo! Take it!
야 총알 어떻게 봐 지금?
Here!
Much obliged.
That's all I have.
인형을 사용하는 게 뭔 소리야? 아이씨. 어딨어?
Mr. DeWitt, the girl!
Sally!
셀 빨리.
Mr. DeWitt,
It's okay, Sally.
is she?
Look, it's she's come to see you. We're going home. Do you want to go home? Don't, please, don't. I'm here. I just want to take you home. I just want
빨리 돌아와.
You're hurting her!
to come with
She's
me.
not your child!
She is mine.
Let her go! Let her go!
She's mine. Shut it down.
Oh.
Shut down the machine.
Got to pull her through!
Shut down the machine. No, she's not through. Shut it down.
헐.
I remember
왜 목이
all of it.
저 때는 팔이잖아.
Poor child.
그때 손가락만 잘렸잖아. 목이 잘린 거야 이번에? 컴스탁!
She wasn't yours, Comstock. I wasn't.
No.
Yet you
아니 난 컴스탁이
had
아니야.
to
나는
have
부커야.
it, didn't you?
No, this isn't right.
And the guilt was too much.
You turn to us to solve the problem.
To provide a place to go where you might forget.
Where there never was an Anna in the first place.
Comstock was never one to own up to his errors, was he, brother?
Never comfortable with the choices he made.
Always seeking someone else's life to claim as his own.
나 컴스탁이 아닌데 나는? 나 부커야.
Elizabeth. Child. I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
빅데디 짱한테 죽은 거야 나 지금? 지금 데디 짱이 날 죽인 거야? 데디 짱. 아니 데디 짱이 날 손절하고 죽인 것 같은데? 내가 리틀 시스터를 괴롭히니까 데디 짱이 날 죽인 거 아님 지금? 몸이 그냥 빅데디 드릴에 관통돼 버렸는데 그냥. 지난 이야기 바이오쇼크. 아우 잭, 부모님은 너를 훌륭한 일을 할 사람이야라고 말씀하셨지. 아이 그들이 옳았어.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster.
그렇지.
It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill?
Would you kindly? 그러면 would you kindly?
Or was it hijacked?
죽어! 죽어!
There ain't no Atlas, kid.
사실 나는 폰테인이었어.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
예! 죽여! 죽여! 예! 죽여! 예! 타노시!
You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
예! 타노시! 라 포시듀타 카페. 투 이야기 나네.
Sally, Sally, come.
셀리 어서 나와.
It wasn't yours. Comstock.
난 컴스탁이 아니라고.
I am so sorry.
Now you're not.
난 컴스탁이 아니라고. 난 부커야. 살았나? 살았나? 살았어 나? 잘은 모르겠는데 살았다. 나 살아났어. 못 엎타서. 못 엎타서.
Mademoiselle?
Yes.
Quelle est votre
뭐야, 나 엘리자베스야?
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
no,
I
no.
couldn't. I can't accept.
Je vous en prie. J'insiste.
Thank
아이
you.
들고 댕기 힘든데 이거. 아씨 들고 댕기 힘든데 이거 씨. 버리면 안 되냐 어디 가다가 길 가다 버리죠 이거. 아이 들고 댕기도 힘든 거 씨. 이런 걸 주고 있어 씨. 아이 들고 댕기 버리기도 힘든 거 씨. 이런 걸 줘.
Bonjour, Monsieur Surratt.
아 bonjour, Miss Sarah.
Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
아 안녕하시오 엘리자베스야.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
뭐야 너 왜 이렇게 인기 많아? 이 새끼 우리 금방 지금 춤을 추었니?
Elisabeth.
반갑고.
Bien le bonjour.
아이 좋은 아침이고. 프랑스어인데?
Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine?
나 말이야?
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
반갑고.
Bonne journée.
반갑고.
Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
빵 한 개만 주라 공짜로.
Bonne journée.
반갑고. 반갑고. 뭐야, 왜 다 인사해줘?
Et si tu
Ouais,
venais boire
Bangkok.
un verre avec nous?
Yep.
Sois pas jalouse, ma petite. C'est pas interdit pour un homme de boire avec nous.
Viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth. I'm sorry,
그럴까?
Cassette.
아니, 같이
Next
놀자.
time, I promise.
그래, 그래. 뭐 다음에 놀자.
Bien le bonjour, mademoiselle.
아, 반갑고.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
아, 반갑고. 아, 반갑고.
Je peux vous vendre tous les livres que vous voulez.
아, 갈까?
Ils sont pas chers en plus.
Do you have The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton?
Désolé, ma petite. Celui-là n'a pas
친구하지
encore été
않나?
écrit.
아, 그래? 알았다. 그럼 다음에 올게, 그럼.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour. Il va falloir
어, 반갑고.
parce que je me suis
Une baguette, mademoiselle?
하나만 주라. 아,
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Le pain
어,
est frais,
반갑고.
le ciel
야, 빵 하나만 공짜로 주면 안 되냐?
Roquefort, camembert, brie de meaux, les meilleurs
야,
fromages.
하나만 공짜로 주면 안 돼?
Elle est tellement plus belle en vrai, tu trouves pas?
길이 막혀 있는데.
Il y a des choses qu'il vaut mieux garder en
내려가. 파랑새다. 이거 GA 신조 아니야 이거? 가속과 1대로 2힐을 해줄 것 같은데? 그래서 2코스트 2로 가속과 1대로 1힐을 해줄 것 같은 녀석인데?
Oiseau ou la cage? Oiseau ou la cage?
그럼 나도 모르지 뭐라.
Pourquoi pas les deux?
Would you kindly?
Sally?
야 셀리야?
Sally!
셀리야! 아니 셀리 이년아 돌아와!
Sally, wait!
셀리 이년아 기다려! 한 대 맞았다. 우산에 한 대 맞았다. 어디가?
Sally, stop!
멈춰 이년아!
Sally, where are you going?
야, 왜 이렇게 빠르냐 얘?
Sally, hold on!
스페이드 에이스다. 뭐야? 일로 들어가는데?
Stop, stop!
셀리 어디가?
Where did she go?
벌룬이다 벌룬. 부커 드윗이다. 아니!
It wasn't my fault.
뭐 내가 뭘?
I didn't do anything!
No!
No! It wasn't my fault! Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
어떻게 된 거야?
I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
뭐 어떻게 된 거야? 어디야? 헉! 눈을 떴다.
Empty? Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the hold-up?
Just having
아틀라스?
laugh.
너 폰테인이잖아.
Ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be...
안 돼!
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker, what? I don't understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters
그래.
by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you
야,
tomorrow.
진짜라니까?
Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to
뭔데
get
이게?
hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
아! 씨. 바로 싸대기를 때려버리네. 아니 일어나자마자 총을 겨누질 않나 싸대기를 때리질 않나.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
어떻게 된 거야 이게?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt.
다른 세계의 얘가 느낀 걸.
Knowledge.
응?
I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. Comstock. That final Comstock. He thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
Then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out.
Don't you want to be a little sister? 뭐시기 뭐.
I was in Paris. I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong. I
Suchong.
don't even know who that is.
Not yet. But you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
그런데 좀 도와주면 안 될까? 총이라도 하나 주든가.
What are you? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
응? 자기 자신이 어딨군요.
I feel
그렇죠.
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears.
이럴 수가.
Oh my god.
죽어 안 되나?
Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me!
날 죽인 건 저 큰 아빠.
How am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet
코피가 난다 얘도.
my finger? What am I?
왜 손가락 멀쩡한데?
I don't understand.
손가락 왜 멀쩡함? 얘?
If we're going to end up in the same place as Mr. Harmon during the ride,
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change
설마
things.
여긴
After all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always
여기는-
contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back to fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong. Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for
미치겠다고?
one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation.
뭐라는
We've arrived.
어떻게 내려? 간다 이나. 안녕.
You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
진짜 씨. 진짜. 아 여기는 씨. 근데 여기는 설마.
Lutessa's warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky.
응? 얘 능력을 잃었어?
If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I?
그렇지?
I'm never going back to Paris.
그렇지 능력이 없으면 그렇겠지?
And you're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant.
내가?
Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
Find Suchong. 수총이를 찾으라는데요? 언제까지 내려가 이거? 상태가 좀 안 좋은 것 같다? 잘 도착했네 그래도. 상태는 많이 안 좋아 보이는데 잘 도착했네.
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy, I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
이름이 사자왕 양성학교인데?
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
It's up to us to see they become emotional. Don't pretend to like them. Get them young enough. You can mold them for life.
Now, let's get its lockpick.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open...
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
어떻게 하는데 이걸? F 버튼을 누르면 중간 핀을 조작해 잠궈을 풉니다. 뭐가? 된 거야? 저는 모르겠는데 됐는데?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent.
뭐야 수면이야?
Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental.
그게 뭔데?
They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
그건 그러네.
ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands. It's up to you.
Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do. Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the parasite while he picks your
열어!
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960 with Booker. When you drowned some.
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense. But now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
실버핀 레스토랑이야? 이건 없네. 어? 어디였는데? 경무수 해적이 없거든. 돈이 없는데? 돈을 벌어 와야겠는데 여기서? 총 있으면 마실 거 없지.
What'd you say?
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you. Look at what you done to him.
돈 좀 없냐 너네들? 왜 뭐 있는 게 없어? 얘네들 있는 게 없는데? 돈이 없냐 얘네들 왜?
I'm Ryan the Lion. I'm here to tell you about
뭐야 이거?
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
$2만 더. $2만 더. 됐어. 다 걸었다. 가져가자. 다 걸었다. 쓸데없네. 이게 지금. 어이.
Come here, baby! I ain't sore!
There's nothing to be afraid of. This is still around. I won't have such conduct in this house.
뭐 이거 굳이 이렇게 할 필요 없이 그냥 죽이면 되는 거 아니야 얘를? 왜 이렇게 힘들게 잡냐 이거? 뭐야 이거? 왜 이렇게 힘들게 잡아? 권총을 쏴버리면 되지. 뭐야? 얘는 이렇게 안 하네 이거. 이렇게 안 하네.
Once I could see everything, every possible moment. Now,
You're just like everyone else.
why? Why? Because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody?
틀렸는데?
If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end, but I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess,
여자는 그 뭔데 저 말하는 거죠. 씨, 아플라스 저 씨. 저 랩남충이었는데 랩남충.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
you can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Give and not demand anything in return.
엘리아벨 죽일 수가 없다고? 그래?
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to the Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in
빠르다.
here. At least he left a trail.
뭐야 이거?
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
응?
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. What's this?
뭐야 이게?
Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute. Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
독임수의 달인은 아니었다고? 치. 아이씨.
Locked. And nothing to pick. But I come here for a reason, right? Isn't that why you told me to find Sutron?
Well, technically, you told yourself.
Think we found our man.
내가 수정이야?
Either
뭔데?
he's dead.
수정. Greatest genius of literature.
But I'm a mess. I'm a mess.
지금 안 되는 거 아니야?
Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. The Sutron must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how? A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear. Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, Vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Luteces before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stock with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
뒤에 고치라고 이거.
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
아니 이게 고치라고 하면 되냐?
Okay, there must be some information around here.
이거 보면 알아? 이걸 보면 알아?
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for...
이걸 보면 알아?
It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heatsink. Oh, that's... We're in a department store. We can find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you
왜
say.
쉽냐?
Guess we better find our way out of here. Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
아니 이걸 어떻게 해 근데? 된 거야?
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. And you say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I?
이게 안 되네.
Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough of talk. Fix machine.
뭐야?
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing...
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube. Got it. Now we need to find Old Man Winter and a CO2 scrubber.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
No return!
That's... You're so smart, you're stupid!
오씨.
There's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, it'll suffocate.
그런 거야?
One thing I did.
뭔 소린데 그게? 뭐 대충 그렇다니.
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything. That won't happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
The debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him.
헐, 어떻게 죽인다고 왜?
Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death drop. 28 known
28명
fatalities
이걸 쓰고
related to
죽었어?
it. There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
What'd you say?
Out here this instant.
Never respected! Make yourself heard.
Still be around.
I ain't letting them watch you this time. Get away!
It only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Let's work something out. Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
좀 그럴듯한 제안. 어!
I made you a solid offer. You backed the wrong horse.
Who said this? Who did this?
Who does this?
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away.
Another one.
Stay!
그러고.
We may make more. Yeah, you're going to disappear before my dad loses.
세 개나 있어야 되는데 세 개를 어디서 찾아?
How can you rationalize cowering?
또 아니네.
Stay! We may make more of you yet.
아니 자물쇠를 어떻게 따 이거? 자물쇠 따기가 3개가 필요하잖아. 자물쇠 따기를 살 꼴도 없는데 근데? 돌아가서 사와야 되나? 자물쇠 따기가 어렵게 있네. 지금 3개다 이제.
See this through together. Oh, you come, make yourself heard. Come back. Let's see this through together.
뭐야 이거? 응?
Probably a switcher on your side.
뭐야 이거? 뭐가 있는데?
It's gonna be noisy.
그러게 좀 시끄럽겠는데. 이건 따위는 뭐야?
Where do you get off? How could you just walk away? Everyone wants a piece of me.
그리고 여기를 점프를 해. 됐다.
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter and we're done.
Come here, baby.
어디로 가야지?
I ain't sore.
컷! 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 안 입는다고? 얘는 근접 공격이 되게 약하네. 부커하고 그동안 시리즈 애들은 그냥 빠루 가지고 사람 죽이고 그러더만 얘 왜 이렇게 약하냐? 빠루 가지고 사람 죽이더만 얘는 되게 약하네.
Show me what you're capable of.
뭐야?
Give me the cold.
뭘 감히 날 무시해. 죽어라 그냥. 헛소리 찍찍 내뱉을 거면 죽어.
Any progress, love? I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
뭐가?
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you
여기서 행복하게 살길 빌어드리죠. 뿌릴 일이 활동 뿌리고요.
raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to
그래 앤드류 라인이 와서 보여줄지도 모른다고 생각해?
But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
뭐? 말하는 거 듣는 저거? 뭐야 이거?
Come on in and watch this. Isabel, what you done to my friend here? What you do to my friend?
총 어렵다. 이건 뭐야?
Sounded awful irregular.
Bring the future.
Old Man Winter. Let's have a cool Suchong's machine.
Check. Better check.
Oh,
You
come on.
shouldn't be here!
투명 모드가 된 거.
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man
그래.
Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
Because you're the only one of us who don't
물론
smell like
동갑이
the
우리가
reptile
비인내가
house
내가
at the
사실.
zoo.
뭐라? 뭐시여? 뭐라고?
Now be quick about it and just take the winner. Save the goodwill.
별로 반갑지나. 그래, 알았다. 금방 가져갈게. 네가 그렇다니 뭐. 대충 뭐 얼릴 수 있다는 내용이죠.
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Welcome to the circus of...
Sure. Fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
아이고 가져오면 우리 가져. 쓸데없는 교전하지 마. 이걸 수리하라고 하는데 어떻게 수리하는 거야 이거?
Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on.
됐고. 다음. 다음 어떻게? 이걸 이제 과열 중단시켜주고 그 다음에 뭐해?
Gotta swap in the new cathode tube. Suchong schematic showed on the back of the device, I think.
저기 뒷면이라고? 어디? 경치 뒷면이 어디인데? 어? 경치 뒷면이 어디인데? 아 여기.
Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. There, everything's fixed. You're ready.
Let's fire it up and see.
Let's fire the sea. 열리라 참깨. 또 콜롬비아로 돌아왔다. 안돼 콜롬비아다. 여긴 안돼.
Look. You're on the First Lady. It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system, just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific.
그래?
The particle's seated at the top of the structure. Must be up that lift.
그럼 가자.
Perfect.
뭐가? 그럼 가야지 이제.
she just a floating airship? Comstock never heard of hydrogen?
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen.
저격수의 총알 한
It
발에
was destroyed
폭발이
by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
총알 있긴 하냐? 딱 한 발인데.
If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some
유전자가
spliced
쟤한테
up
미친놈하고는 다르다고?
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
실수를 할
For a girl
거라고.
you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia?
Pretty lady not
뭐야?
finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a want something as simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair straight. Pink has a cigarette light. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his
쥐는
lab?
자기 보고 수정이라고 하는 거야?
Past fixed quarters. You smart lady, you fine.
자기 자신 보고 수종이라고 하는 거야? 수종이는 수종이는 그걸 몰라요.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
뭐야?
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
뭐야 이거?
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
황교 들어가야 되나? 우치!
I've taken your counsel. You've done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous
이거
man
들키는 거
shall
아니?
say.
I may reach the mountaintop.
But I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl
뭐라는 거야 저
and a woman?
이상한 소리만 하고.
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
뭐야? 여기 어디야? 잠시만. 어디야 여기? 안녕하삼. 어디로 가야 되죠, 저? 바로 있어. 천천히 갑시다, 천천히. 어? 길이 어디야? 내려간 것 같은데, 이거? 뭐야? 잡았다, 특. 못 잡음. 쟤 뭐함? 뭐야? 문이 닫혀있는데?
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual winding. We just gotta find that.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work. We've got the clock key.
컷!
How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
디트로이. 아니 이 소리. 아니 과거의 나다.
Are you there? I miss you.
뭘 보고 싶어요야.
You're the
손절해놓고.
only one who ever.
아니 내 빅더디한테 죽게 냅두고 냅둬놓고 이제 와가지고 당신은 제 유일한 친구였어라고 얘기해?
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of
이제 와가지고
Did you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
사람은 그거 해놓고 손절해가지고 죽여놓고.
Who's that then? What's going on?
You gonna answer for this, girl? Surrender! Where did she go?
Find her!
뭐야? 어디 갔어?
Don't think you can hide from me.
일단 이걸 뛰자. 달려 로봇이야. 날아라 태권브이.
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her. To turn me in.
뭐야?
To turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you?
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
Big Daddy.
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
깡.
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. Wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
뭐가 이상하게 되게 많은데?
What's that?
It's a skeletal formula.
그렇게 구조식?
Oxytocin.
어머니와
That's the chemical that
남자애들이
bonds
황홀이
mothers
뭔
to
소리야 이게?
children, women to men.
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector.
개소리요?
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so I left them to die. Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young. I always
이거
remember him
송보드
just
아니야?
being there. It must be a prototype or something.
To the human?
Doesn't tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
뭐야 이거? 송버드 머시기 서브젝트.
Booker, the little girl in the film.
그래.
It's me. My God. I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking.
송버드가 사람이야?
I don't know that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just.
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just. I will never escape it.
뭐야 이
Exploited, exploiting me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
그건 뭔 소리야? 잡았다.
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
그렇대.
See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
어이. 이거 뒤에 가야 이쪽으로. 아니 살짝 안 먹어. 필요 없어. 뭐야 아이씨. 아. 죄송합니다. 뭘 내가 돼지야 씨. 멍청 씨. 이거 내 봤어? 내가 돼지인지 아닌지.
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back. protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities.
무한한 가능성 속이면 뭐 선택할 게 많지 않아요?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started. All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
No, take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally.
Oh!
For what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children.
Pretty lady has the hair?
찾았다.
Deal is deal. Bring it to 수정.
수정이에게 그걸 가져와. 자, 가거라. 자, 수정이에게 이걸 가져와.
Pretty lady put the hair sample in tube. Then, business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence,
유혈세대
but not
판결이라고?
relevant
아니 그럼 좋은
to
일이
our
아닌가?
arrangement.
들크예요. 자, 가거라. 자, 수정이 줬다. 다 줬다. 나 다 줬어. 약속대로 했어.
Suchong, we had a deal now. Open.
노래를 했잖아. 뭐야 이거? 새끼 배신을 한 거 같은데?
Do you know what they call someone who enters man's home uninvited? A thief.
조뚜류 조디언.
I do not remember inviting you into my city.
조뚜류 조디언.
Li Shuchong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity, he'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so, I give you your choice. Work for me, or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce.
원하는 거를 얼마든지 있다고?
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. Traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker. I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? Do you know the value of the shark? Now, she would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements, and Orion does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you.
셀리를 못 구하면 이 양반아.
Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Ryan has no time for rules.
You should have. That's how it's gonna be.
Get back here!
I know you've done it.
This one's down for the count. We're not all easy targets, you get me?
Hands up, you goddamn twit! You're in deep trouble now.
넣어줘. 고맙다. 총알 잘 가져간다.
Not in the mood for this hide and seek. Nothing personal.
뭐 감정은 없어, 상관없어. 죽이는 건 내가 될 테니까.
There she is. Seems to me you asked. Now you're in the soup.
총알 더 줘. 잠깐. 총알이 없는데.
It means.
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
그럼 이제 해주겠냐? 들고원은 했어 이제. 그러면 아 예 하고.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on a net ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
The structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator.
그래.
Now hurry.
서둘러라고 해봤자. 달려!
There's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Look around!
About goddamn time you showed!
서둘러!
Gonna make sure we're full attention.
지금! 수고야.
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
Who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
내 별치야 되냐?
Or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a
불탄
house.
집에서 아이 고양이 보호하다 죽는 아이당 그게 누군데? 그게 누군데? 문이나 열어라 영건아. 내가 왔다 아틀라스.
There, there, there. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise.
지금. 우차. 우차.
Here goes nothing.
됐냐? 되네. 이게 되네.
It's working. Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl.
아틀라스네 당신이.
Did your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign
Just
men?
give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got
저
that
배신자들.
right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
아! 배신당한 거야? 씨. 배신당한 거야 나? 하여튼 씨, 또 배신을 했네.
No cause for alarm.
갇혔. 웃겼다.
So, it's begun.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before, I'm sure now he's got the message.
What do you want with this one?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the claw form wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut.
빛이 빛이.
Where's the ace in the hole?
What?
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 Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know
비장의
what you're
카드 뭔데?
talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium thiopental. Are you familiar? No. Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little, nothing.
I have
Too
nothing
much.
to tell
The
you.
subject
I don't
is
even know what an ace in the hole is. Ah!
I am still playing with the dosage.
당신은 엘리자베스.
This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made, and men who make it.
뭐야? 뭐야 이거?
Folks say it's only a matter of time until Atlas's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
여기 어디야? 아또 가 묶여 있네 나.
2 weeks.
What?
You've been down 2 weeks, love. Feckin' doctors. Better off hiring a million monkeys.
Our deal was to get you out of prison. What, did you expect me to win your war for you too?
I'd tend to your own knitting if I were you. Now, darling, being that you were Su Chong's lab assistant and all, why not tell me where me ace in the hole went to?
I don't
몰라.
As I
그게
said,
뭔데?
I'm no doctor. But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The prefrontal lobe.
그게 뭔 소리고, 그게, 씨.
Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not? A man named Steinman taught me this. He's a bit of a lunatic, but a fine surgeon. He calls this little trick a transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her, lads.
You're wasting your
Now,
time.
if you won't remain still, I can't be held responsible for what comes next. Here we go. You feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball, still now, and resting it on your skull. There's about a bit over 1/4 of an inch of bone between the pick and your prefrontal lobe. And that's where this little fella comes in.
I don't...
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less the mule. Where's me ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know what else rests in the lobe? Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you. I'm just about through now. Last chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Oh! Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you? Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg. Now, little one, are you familiar with the term transorbital lobotomy?
Please let her
It's
go.
a simple matter. All I need to is insert this pick into your eye.
Please, I don't know
Here's
anything.
a few taps.
야,
with me
I
hand.
don't know
Better
anything.
to show by example.
Please, please don't. I don't know anything. I don't know. Please.
애한테 뭐 그러는 거죠?
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, it's okay.
I can't tell him what I don't know. Where are we?
You saw all the doors, and what's behind all the doors.
The ace in the hole. It's here.
Yes.
But I don't remember this place.
You've never been here.
Then how would
The memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
even the ones into the future? This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace, then why am I here? How if I was so smart? If I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All of this for nothing. Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose to come. There. In that room.
The ace. I don't know what to do, Booker. Booker? Booker! No, please. Please just don't leave me here! Booker!
누구야? 셀리야 이 녀석이?
Suchong's clinic. It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned to me and me men's genetic code. We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace, I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere. One of the lads will show you how to get inside. We'll be waiting for you where you come out. Shake a leg now. The Lord hates a laggard.
비장의 카드. 비키라, 빅데디.
Alright. Let's see here what we could do.
Mr. Monster's scary. Stay away from him. He's scary.
Look, it's okay. He can't hurt anyone.
Scary. 무서워요. 빅데디가 무서워요.
Can you just move a little bit for me? Don't. I don't know how to help you. I don't. No, he's just hurt. He just needs somebody to figure out how to fix him. Maybe there's some. I don't know. Is there some documentation for him around here or something?
그렇게 물어보면 얘가 아냐? 리틀 시스터들이?
Look who I'm asking.
그래 말해봐야 헛수고. 뭐야?
Encoded. Big Daddy will not imprint. If not imprint.
각인하지 않은 같으면 리틀 시스터의 빅데디 무슨 소용이죠?
She no like him. He no like her. Situation is impasse. Unacceptable.
뭔 소리야 이게? 이게 뭔 소리야 이게? 저 양반 쓸데없이 다 암호로 해놔가지고.
Stupid beasts had half brain. They would realize they need little sister to live. Sisters secrete only kind of atom that is genetic match for them. No little sister. No big daddy.
이게 뭔 소린데?
Scary, 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 scary.
I've got to do something.
Big monster sick.
It's okay. It's okay, please. I don't know how to help him. He needs Adam. I don't have any of that. I don't know what to do.
Going to die. Not fair. We can help.
아담. 아담을 주입한 빅데디가 어이구 힘이 돌아온다 하면서 살아나는 거야? 살아났다 빅데디가. 큰 아빠가 살아났다. 고맙다. 내 간대이. 빅이라 내 간다. 빅봐라. 내 간대이.
Playing with the thorn in its paw.
Dr. Suchong, client Ryan Industries. Very frustrating day. I can't seem to get the damn Big Daddies to imprint on the little brats. The protection bonding is just another form. Get away. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to... Sure. the sequence to allow for... Get away, you filthy little shit! What are you doing? Get back! Get back!
Yahoo!
There's the ace. This is it. This is the ace in the hole. All the pain and all of the death for this.
뭐가? 뭔 내용인데 이게? 어떻게 된 거야 이거? 저는 모르겠는데 죽은 거야? 야, 내 왔다. 저는 모르겠는데 뭐 니들이 원하는 거를 구해왔어.
Hey, sister. Over here.
저는 모르겠는데 구해왔어. 어이, 가거라, 가.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off me hands.
저로, 가거라, 자.
You know what? Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. Now, we both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist.
아이! 저 배신 때렸네, 저 씨. 뭐야? 오이? 거울을 보고 있던 나였고.
What is this? It's just a bunch of gibberish. What does this say, you little whore? Hey! What does this say?
It says,
Would you kindly?
would you kindly?
We've got the activation phrase. Now all we've got to do is get that genetic freak of nature on an airplane and Rapture's ours.
아이씨.
I chose
이게 바이오쇼크 1이랑 연결되는 것 같은데? 이게 1이랑 연결되나 본데? 그러니까 저 뭐야 그
They say to save one life is to save the world entire. It is you who are worth saving.
결국에 저 폰테인제도 죽잖아 결국에 이 들시스한테. 저기 평소에 그렇게 나쁘게 사니까 그러니까 죽지
I can see all the doors.
저 나쁘게 사니까 죽었지 폰테인 저 양반도.
And behind one of them, incredibly, I see him.
그가 보여요. 사신 아니야 설마? 신이감이다. 날 죽이러 온 암살자가 네가 처음이 아닐 텐데. 어린 시스터들이다.
You 어디대 오다 못되모나 둘레쇼 일삼세 결구쇼사
뭐야? 셀리를 구해주고는 갔네? 아니 뭐야? 셀리는 두고 갔네 그래도? 꼴에? 뭐야 그래도 아틀라스 약속은 지켰네. 셀리는 두고 갔네 그래도. 또 뭔 내용이고 이거? 뭐야? 잘은 모르겠는데 끝났어. 뭐야? 잘은 모르겠는데 끝났어. 뭔 일이야 이게? 잠시만. 뭔 내용이야? 보고 하죠. 아니 잠시만 조금만 그거 해가지고 이 뭐 엔딩 스크롤로 올라가게 하고. 뭔 내용인데 이게? 자, 이게 바다의 무덤 이야기인데요. 몰락하기 이전의 랩처래. 부커와 엘리자베스 시점이래요. 여기서의 부커는 랩처의 사립 탐정을 하고 있었대. 그 셀리라는 그 애를 이제 행방을 찾아달라는 의뢰를 하게 됐다는데, 스카이 후커는 디자인이 좀 바뀌어서 에어 그래퍼, 스카이는 뉴모튜브 레일이라는 이름으로 바꿔댔대. 톰슨 기관단총이 이 무기도 나온대요. 올드맨 윈터가 겨울 영감이네요. 시간이 1958년 12월 31일에 아틀라스와 앤드로라 연간의 랩처 내진이 발발한 당일이래. 제목 그대로 바수 속에 생매장되게 되어버렸다는데? 에피소드 1. 다른 평행세계의 랩처가 배경이래요. 부커는 본편의 부커와 다르게 이곳에서 사립탐정 일을 하고 있대. 그렇지, 걔가 셀리를 했지. 셀리를 찾아내지만 셀리를 찾았는데 죽은 줄 알았던 셀리는 이 샌더 코헨이 폰테인 백화점을 해서 리틀 시스터가 돼버린 거야. 얘를 억지로 끌려가다가 빅데디가 딜로 부커를 공격했어. 바다의 무덤의 주인공인 부커는 사실 본편과는 다른 평행세계 컴스탁이래. 컴스탁이 부커로부터 엘리자베스 데려오던 중 균열이 다치면 새끼손가락에 머리가 잘려버린대요. 이래서 엘리자베스는 즉사하고 엘리자베스 즉사해가지고 죄책감에 휩싸이지 컴스탁이 엘리자베스 존재하는 세계로 보내달라며 루테스팟에 도움을 요청해. 박사가 균열을 열어서 컴스탁을 렉처로 보내버렸네. 그 컴스탁이 이제 그래가지고 수염을 깎고 자신이 벌였던 일을 부커들이 다시 써서 탈팀세 행색을 했다는 거래. 그 와중에 셀리를 입양했지만 도박의 한눈 판 사이 아이를 잃어버렸대. 반성의 여지가 없다네요. 본편 엔딩에서 부커가 컴스탁이 되기 전 사망함으로써 그렇지 다른 모든 평행세계 컴스탁이 사라졌지만 이 컴스탁은 균열을 통해 랩처가 있는 평행세계로 넘어감으로써 오차가 생겨 사라지지 않고 남아있게 됐대. 이 최후의 컴스탁을 처치하려고 본편 엘리자베스 찾아오게 된 거래. 그러니까 얘는 이 수많은 평행세계의 그러니까 그 세례를 받고 컴스탁이 된 그 애들 중에서도 엘리자베스를 이제 데리고 오다가 엘리자베스가 죽어버린 평행세계의 컴스탁인 거야. 그 부커한테 엘리자베스를 이 안나를 이제 데리고 오긴 했는데 데려오는 과정에서 엘리자베스 그 안나가 죽어버린 평행세계의 컴스탁인 거야. 그래가지고 얘는 아우 나 PTSD 오지네 하면서 이 루테스 박사한테 얘기해가지고 이 랩처로 갔으니까 컬럼비아가 존재하지 않게 되는 거지. 거기는 그때는 그치? 그래가지고 얘 죽여버렸잖아. 게임 도중에 이 주인공이 얘가 이제 자신을 그냥 부커라고 불렀다는 엘리자베스 거절하죠. 그래 디비전이 컴퓨터 복선이래. 엘리자베스 그래. 얘 뭐야 1998. 주인공 엘리자베스는 균열 능력이 상실했대. 철저히 잠입이랑 암살 위주로 플레이를 해야 된대. 피핑톰? 그 이야기의 시간적 배경은 바이오쇼크 1편 이전 시점이래. 그치? 그 자신을 죽이는 아틀러스를 부커 드윗의 환영의 조언으로 이수종 박사의 실험실 조수라 속이고 그래가지고 해가지고 이 셀리와 자신의 목숨을 조건을 거래하게 되었다. 그치? 그치. 그 장치를 발견해서 그치. 허허허. 뭐 그렇대요. 그치. 균열에 제거한 수종 박사가 그치. 그래가지고 이 핑크 비밀 실험실로 갔어. 그치. 루테스나면 소녀를 뭐야? 여인으로 만들어냈는 역할을 데이지 피츠로이라고 했는데? 무슨 소리야 이게? 그치 저 뭐 하더라. 그치. 부커를 사무치 그리워하게 된대요. 그치 이 머리카락 샘플을 얻고 구해와줘. 사망한 데이지 피츠로를 볼 줄 알았나? 난 몰랐는데? 앤드류 라인이 협력하자면 죽이겠다고 했잖아. 그치 아틀라스는 네 요구 조건을 들어주지 않게 하는데 왜 그렇게 알아서 호구로 들어가. 그치 그 얘기 했죠. 그치 약속을 지키기 셀리를 하지만 뭐 그렇겠냐고. 당연히 약속을 깨버리고 했다는 거지. 그치 공멸했잖아. 그래서 죽었잖아. 자신을 배신한 이수를 준비했던 비장의 카드에 대한 정보를 요구하면서 엘리자베스를 고문했대. 비장의 카드가 빅데디야? 그치 셀리를 위협해가지고 그치 그걸 본 거잖아. 그치 빅데디를 살리기 위해서 아담이 필요해가지고 리틀 시스터들은 그래서 이렇게 해가지고 몸에 직접 아담을 채취해 빅데디 투여했는데 여기서 빅데디와 리틀 시스터의 유대관계가 시대에서 최초로 확인된대. 아 불량품들이었구나. 아 이게 그러니까 리틀 시스터의 몸에서 추출한 아담을 빅데디에 그걸 하면은 유대관계가 이렇게 성립이 되는 거네. 그걸 몰랐던 거네. 그걸 이제 연구하고 있었던 거네. 저 수종 박사하고 걔네들이. 넵다레츠 엘리를 때려버린 거야. 그렇지. 그치. 남겨 이제 엘리자베스는 셀리가 얘 리틀 시스터들이 구원받는 미래를 봤대요. 라비앙 로즈를 불러준다는데? 노래인가 보지. 그 이후로 죽었대요. 지금 이게 그건가 본데? 이건가 본데? 이게 이건가 본데? 아 저 비행기 꼬리 맞네. 저 맞지? 저 비행기 꼬리가 이렇게 내려오네 저 밑으로. 그죠? 저 비행기 꼬리가 이렇게 내려오네. 그죠? 그 아틀란티스 그쪽에 뒤에 비행기 꼬리가 내려오네. 그죠? 근데 이거 안 봤으면은 저거 뭔지도 몰랐어. 그냥 뭐가 내려가네 싶은 그냥 뭐가 내려가네 했을 듯. 근데 생각보다 되게 길긴 길다 저 스텝롤. 그죠? 아니 스텝롤 겁나 길지 않음? 스텝롤이 그냥 길다람 그 자체네 그냥. 이거 왜 멈췄어? 그리고 왜 멈췄어 이 녀석? 깨어나라. 이제 끝난 거야 그럼 이렇게? 그러면 이제 끝난 거야 이제? 그런가 본데. 끝난 태요. 이렇게 인피니트도 끝났습니다.